with your balance. Well, I've never done it with one arm, but when I was in high school, I was doing a set with like, I don't know what it was, maybe like 100, where I had like one dumbbell behind my head like this, and I lost my balance and I fell backwards. Luckily, I was able to just like fall on the ground and throw the dumbbell to the side, but 100-pounder to the nose, ugh, not good, not good. But if it's just one arm, you can kind of hold on to something for stability. Just something to keep in mind if you've never done it. Fuck. Okay. One more. Oh, fuck. All right. The left tricep's a little ahead of the game compared to the right one. So whenever I do these single-sided movements, if the smaller one fails at 15, then I stop the stronger one at 15. So the smaller one can catch up. But let's do some cross-body extensions and we're close to done. We are close to done. I'd usually start with this movement. So right now the weight is half of what I'd usually start with. You know, usually if this was movement number one, I'd be doing like 40 or maybe 50 if I was feeling kind of strong. But now that I'm already so fatigued from those heavy push downs plus the overhead extensions, I only need, honestly, 23 might even be a little excessive. I might just do 20. So I'm not so concerned with the weight on this movement. You know, if I wanted to do a movement where I really moved a lot of weight around, I'd jump onto dips or just go back to push downs. What I want to get out of this set here is just a crazy burn. And the part of the rep that's going to give me that feeling is when I've got my arms completely straightened. So my triceps are physically, in terms of the movement path of the arm, as flexed as they can get, but I can still flex even harder. You know, you can do a dumbbell curl or you can do a leg extension and get to the top of the range of motion that you have. Like leg extensions, you straighten your leg all the way out. Or a dumbbell curl, you curl up to here. But just because it's up here doesn't mean the rep is totally done. You can still get an extra bit of squeeze, which will do you good. You know, in terms of long-term gains, I can't speak to the fact that it's like more effective than any other set, but I do know that it helps me get a crazy pump, which I'd say holds a reasonably strong correlation. But let's throw this around. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good finisher. Judging on just the the number of hard sets that were done, overall kind of how fatigued I feel, and the pump, that is telling me in my mind that I think I've done enough to have a good stimulating tricep lift. So let's go see how they look pumped. Yeah, let's just call it a tries. Feels kind of weird just doing one small muscle group like that, but the other body part on the agenda is, let's not say out of commission, but let's call it requiring some extra rest. So let's see how arms look with just triceps pumped up. And honestly, I'm pretty much fine with just a tricep pump because I feel like my tris are lacking behind my biceps. So I almost feel like when my triceps are pumped up, that my arms look more proportional, you know? Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm going for. This is what I want out of this bulk, especially compared to all the bulks previous, which I've just sort of been, trying to put on size everywhere evenly. I wanted to improve my tricep training. And I think that doing those overhead dumbbell extensions is going to help me. Just with that extra long stretch, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's giving me more stimulus. Like I get crazy pumps by doing crazy amount of weight on push downs, just staying down here, fucking baby reps, whatever. But I think I've been slacking on that stretch position for tris. And hopefully over the course of the next few months, that change will actually show up in terms of the results. So, oh yeah. Yeesh. That's just one thing that's going to be nice next time I cut down. Hopefully, if my triceps do blow up on this bulk, I'll get way more feathering action. So not only will your muscles develop, size-wise, just get bigger, but they'll also sort of get a texture and grain, at least a few of them. Mainly quads, triceps, and chest come to mind. Like you do a front most muscular and you see all these fibers poking out, sick. And then with triceps, you do have to be pretty lean, but you flex real hard, you'll start to see these sort of cross striations creeping across them, which just look fucking sick. But yeah, man, I swear, triceps pumped, that is what I'm really lacking, as well as just bigger legs. I also want a bigger chest, want a wider back and lats. Shoulders are all right for now, but I'm sure once everything gets bigger too, I'll want bigger shoulders. So I feel like Sisyphus right now. Not that I am fucking complaining, not in the fucking slightest, but let's get in the car. We're done. This is a quick one. Who knows, man? Maybe this is just a sign. Maybe this is a sign that I should chill out on biceps and bias tris. This may be just bro science talking, but it would make sense if you require less nutrients and energy for one portion of your body, then another portion would be able to get, extra and recover a little bit harder. So, blessing in disguise, perhaps. But I am not going to let you catch me do another bicep workout until I feel 100%. So, if you think I call it too early, keep me in check. I've still got a fucking ego a little bit. I try to be zen enough to say, okay, this is not the right move. I should not get this bicep pump right now. I should just keep resting it. But it's kind of hard to say that because I know I want a bicep pump. And I'll sort of do a little bit of like bargaining in my mind. Like, okay, I'll just go light. I'll just do a light workout. I'll just stick to like the 30s and below and just get a pump. No, I think I think that's me in denial. That's me in fucking denial. But no, triceps destroyed. I'm definitely gonna feel them tomorrow, especially from that last burnout set with the cable extensions. I mean, those were fucking brutal. Maybe not in, obviously not in